I forget what genre it is people say there are a lot of. I think it's Souls-likes. Are there not enough? No. At some point, I've definitely heard people say there are way too many Souls-likes. Are there way too many roguelites as well? I'm not sure if that's as big an issue, but I'm not answering that question. I've just been given the opportunity between Lurkit and Indie.io to share Rogue Labyrinth with you all. So my question is, how does this game feel? Let's see about it. Clear current save, but I ain't got a current save. What's the big deal there? And petting the frog is something they make sure to mention. All things change, and we with them. So it looks like a world map there.
Master Echelon. We're here in the country of Lantanis, where you can watch your favorite fighters compete in my game, Rogue Labyrinth.
And I'm your host, Paprika. We're here at the base of Narenga, the biggest tree in the world.
Good thing there's text history just in case.
It's so big, they call it a great tree. And great trees are the only way people can get resin. Everyone was about to go to war with Lantanis just to get more of this stuff. But not anymore. I invented Rogue Labyrinth, a game with the best prize for the winner, becoming King of Lantanis. This secures all the resin in the world for one person.
That's not great sounding.
By my ingenious plans and your rippling muscles, we've created world peace.
I'm here with a tree person. So, how has Rogue Labyrinth benefited your people?
I am Prunella. Thank you all for visiting Great Tree Narenga. Please be sure to pray every time you enter the temple, as your prayers will strengthen Narenga.
Sure.
If you want to compete, come over and show your might. If you want to watch, buy a ticket, join the show. And for a nugget of entrepreneurial wisdom, games can solve any problem.
I really need to play Metaphor Refantasio. There's a whole battle royale going on in that game about becoming the next king.
Welcome to the preliminaries.
I think you're legally obligated to watch this video.
Exactly.
Hello, participant. Congratulations on coming to the most important place in the world, my game.
Your prize? Lantanis.
Your goal? Fight my beefy monsters and defeat other participants. Your prize? Become Monarch of Lantanis. Some people wonder how I have the ability to make a monarchy in a country I'm not from. Let me calm those claims.
That's me.
See, it takes a real businessman to invent a government, and that's me. Oh, how some fiction can be stranger than reality. Shut up! Let me through. I gotta talk to Great Tree Narenga.
Talk to the tree at the end of the labyrinth.
You can talk to the tree at the end of the labyrinth. Now keep it moving. We got more people coming through. So these are Xbox controls, and I'm using the PlayStation controller. Square heavy attack triangle, or square attack triangle heavy attack. And I feel like more using a stick, there's smoother movement than just the 8 directions. Which options like that are fine to me. So we got 3 swings here. And they're in 8 directions. I like that swing arc too. That swing arc is actually fun. And then a spin attack. Looks like 1 level to charge. And it seems to use that green magic meter up there, I see. Change controller style and options. I thought that would change the controller I'm using instead of just the buttons and all. I ain't worried about changing that. And I ain't worried about abandoning any run I haven't even started yet. Hit everything to turn it into a projectile. Even enemy projectiles or your enemies themselves. Red projectiles hurt Iris. Blue projectiles only hurt enemies. So swing everything back at your enemies, huh? A whole lot of grass here. Iris can dash over water. I saw that there. That can be a projectile tree. Wow. I could probably swing it in the direction I wanted to whack them as it is. So that's something there. Stumps, on the other hand, can't. And what were the leaves? Okay, there's something to shoot back. And it looks like they bounce in different directions as it is. So I want to whack them back into other things like that there. And good thing I got out of that explosion. I guess when that frog turns red, no. Just because the frog turns red doesn't mean it's a projectile. And they don't leave, they just get knocked out, it feels like. Here comes another wave. I do like how this all looks. But I need to keep whacking projectiles, and the enemies don't die, they just get all projectile mated. What a destructive performance from our newest contestant, Iris.
Come on.
Remember, you get a reward for completing each room. Inside, you can choose a resin-based serum that'll make you stronger. Good to know. HP, lose it all and be defeated. Mana for Thorn Ball and charged abilities. What is Thorn Ball? Hit enemies to regain mana. And there's weapon strength for weapons and abilities, blessing strength for activated powers, and bounce strength for objects bouncing around. What about those leaves then? All great trees are connected through intricate root systems. We will share our unique blessings with you. Sounds similar enough to the Earth Dragon statues in Ninja Gaiden 1. Was that great tree, Naranga? I felt so much power. I also like the design of Iris here. Powers that trigger with specific actions. Synergies can be obtained by mixing many similar blessings, huh? Need more fame to get more choices. Or I can skip an upgrade to get 10 HP. So bounce back blessings of wind or vulnerable. Chance to make a wind slice upon contact. Then a chance to make enemies vulnerable. I want wind. So I'm gonna go wind. Various enemies in places. Now this looks a little like a puzzle bobble, or as we know it in America, bust-a-move in the map screen a little bit here. Normal battle room. Thorn balls are thrown with right bumper, or in my case, R1. They use mana. There's a whole lot of that going around there. You can whack a whole lot of rocks. There's a whole lot of stuff shooting around. Like a lot of stuff going around. And she took a hit finally. There's a lot of stuff that can go around.
Wow.
Now that's some impressive reflexes.
Here.
The audience has deep pockets and will tip with E-credits if you impress them. Spend that dough at vending machines or trade it in for bucks when you leave the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Echelon invented e-credits. He pays all the monsters hired here with it. He says it's the best currency ever, so I'm supposed to say that too. That's all funny there. And funny designs as well for the audience. More fame, more audience, more rewards. So I had doubled my hype a little. Get e-credits based on fame and use them at vending machines.
Don't wait, buy now!
Don't wait, buy now. So, chewing gum regenerates 5 HP when entering the next 5 rooms. Can of Gobby Pop heals 8 HP immediately. I want chewing gum. I've got enough. So that'll be good for me. Then, Typhoon or Deflect. Heavy attacks and abilities have a chance to create a Typhoon. Dashing has a chance of creating a Deflection Clover. I've not been dashing enough. Let's go with Typhoon! How many people have heard that in the likes of X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, or I swear she was a special partner in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but then you can play as her again in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Typhoon! 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 And I mean, she does say it in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as well, but instead of the... In fact, there are 2 different moves that she says Typhoon in games before MVC3, and then MVC3 is the double Typhoon. So let's keep going here. Act 1, Lantanas. There ain't nothing to worry about here, though. Thornball Blessings. Alright, I got a chance to do that, and I don't think of the stats as well. More HP or more mana. I'll go with that there. Then there's a poster for Rogue Labyrinth right there. How meta. Nah, it's not meta. It's a thing within the world of Rogue Labyrinth as it is. In a Labyrinth event.
You got
Just a
something.
chest. Rich benefactors might give special gifts when you impress them.
Boo-hoo.
Artifacts give powerful enhancements. Just watch out for mage rot. What is mage rot? That's concerning there. Artifacts give unique powers but also cause mage rot. Less than 0% mage rot resist. Lose max HP based on that. Oh, so Iris is neither he nor she. Iris is they. You lose max HP based on mage rot resist if less than 0%. And loses resist for every artifact they obtain. Could skip it for a whole lot of E credits. Only losing 3% here though. More movement speed or 5 mana every time hurt. I'm gonna go with this to learn. And now we have to go look into different places here. Like there are blank rooms this way. Considering Rogue Light, maybe it's fine to go this way, but how much harder will things be when I go this way with 2 blank rooms? How much tougher will they get? Then there's a big bush there. And a whole lot of wind. The bush is in the way. I do like that though. Kinda want to hit projectiles back. That all works too. I'm glad I saw that and turned around. And just swinging at a whole lot of things can be a... What hit me? What did hit me, actually? Oh. There's a poison cloud. I'm thinking that's what hit me. Then there's acorns. Are there acorns in those big bushes? That's similar enough shots. And whack all these projectiles back. And whack enemies into each other. I should have dashed like that. And what exactly builds hype as much? And I thought I was gonna stop dashing. I really thought I was gonna stop dashing, but it didn't. Synergy, with wind slices being 50% larger. Or fire, heavy attacks and abilities have a chance to add a second of on fire. And a chance to make a poison cloud upon contact. We got enough fame for this third choice. I'm gonna go with synergy, blessing with wind. But I didn't know what that cloud was. Find another contestant for an artifact here. I'm going this way because I want to go for the chest.
I'm sponsored by Echelon.
Haha, a leaf head actually got through? Well, you won't make me old news. I'm sponsored by Echelon and gonna win it all.
Get over yourself.
Huh? You're also Lantonian? Bragging about being sponsored by a colonist is gross.
I can say whatever I want.
Great Tree Naranga is my family tree. I can say whatever I want. So a cocky sellout gave away his tree to an egomaniac on a floating TV. Got it. Now move. I need to talk to Naranga. And I'm not sure if I could hit those. Those weren't much projectiles. I think there was a meter to worry about, so I'm glad I got out of the way of that. I could hit arrows and boomerangs, I'm sure. I need to avoid those clouds because I noticed a meter letting down a whole lot of poison clouds. And can't hit enemies while charging. Okay. I didn't even get hit then. I'm a little surprised but glad. Garjon's boomerang. Throw a boomerang that deals 11 damage and charge up to use mana and throw a boomerang in a circle. All good there. Then artifact of boot spurs or revenge typhoon. More damage to destroyable objects and traps, or revenge rabbit spawn a typhoon when Iris is hurt. I don't know if I want that, 'cause I don't want to get hurt. We'll go with that there. It's less of the, or more of the mage rot, but not enough to worry. I ain't doing any of this here. I'm going to that chest. Then there's an Echelon shop. That's gonna be sickening to them, I'm sure.
Welcome to Echelon Shop.
I don't need to heal. I've got just enough to add to weapon strength. What can Fugio coins unlock? I dare get this. Okay. Then why is that surrounded by golden bushes? That gets me money.
Welcome to Echelon
Interesting.
Shop.
Not that I can buy anything except that. I don't even know if the heal thing is still in effect. Probably didn't need it, but still. Oh, I need a Fugio coin to open this chest? That's not fun. So it's a coin, or it's a key. Let's see. Thornball blessing at deflect. Deflection clover upon contact. Then I already have more wind. I already have wind. And super blessing. Leaf power to create multiple wind slices and fills one leaf point. What are leaf points, though? What are leaf points? How about deflection clover? Upgrades. Abilities. Deflect and wind. Bouncing objects and deflection clover. The synergy of wind. Now all we can do is go left, left, left. What's this here?
A contestant.
So, energy for Fugio coin. Get that, it resets hype, mana, and leaf to 0, which concerns me. Box of rewarding pain. Take 9 damage and get 44 E credits. Or leave, decide on nothing like a loser and get a reroll. I mean, honestly, that'd not be a big deal. And I wonder when I should get more E credits, but I'm not going to think about it right now. I'll get energy for Fugio coin. Rebuild some stuff and not overly worry. So that's a break room. Labyrinth resting area. And then talk to the bee here. Baby bee Gonia. Yeah, I'm a baby, but I'm here to start saving up for college. Is there anything in these bushes? Probably no. So heal, I clearly don't need. Or upgrade blessing. Wash hands in a fountain, upgraded power. That's what I'm gonna do. So with Thornball Blessing of Deflect, they'll always spawn deflection clovers upon hitting an enemy. Or Wind will always create a wind slice on hitting an enemy. Or heavy attacks and abilities will always create typhoons upon hitting an enemy. I may want to make typhoons. That sounds like a fun thing to me.
Don't wait, buy now!
Espresso Shot. It will raise blessing strength by 10%. Bubble Tea adds 10% to bounce strength, probably the Boba Pearls. And Tea Egg adds 10% to weapon strength. Maybe I should get the Espresso Shot. Because of always producing typhoons with heavy attacks and abilities. Anticipation. Resting area before Act Boss. In another Echelon shop.
Welcome to Echelon Shop.
I can't get any of this here. Yeah, I can't get any of this. I ain't got no money. And what's this? Does that leave? Yes, it does. So instead of being knocked out, you can leave and get a Fugio coin. I don't feel like it. We're going to try and take on this Labyrinth boss. It's just the only thing that makes sense. It's a King Frog, King Toadster. Oh, right, what am I trying to do? I ain't got no mana. There's a whole lot of shots coming my way. I need to make sure to avoid when strikes are coming. I am cool with this music too. Let me avoid some things there. I don't see typhoons though. Glad I thought to dash the way I did. I'm trying to think, how do I do abilities as well? Left trigger and right trigger, L2 and R2. Now I know what leaf power is. Okay. Now I was forgetting my controls for a moment for some reason, somehow. Whole lot of shots coming at me. I'm not doing nearly enough, but I have all this MP, so why don't I do things? I need to actually charge that too. Thought to dash, but too late. Let me just double check this, yeah. Abilities and heavy attacks create a Typhoon on contact 100% of the time, and there was a Typhoon I just saw. There's a Typhoon there, for example. Whoa. I saw it and I still didn't move in time. Let me throw more of those too. That's more of an area there for the boomerang. And when can I get the dash back, actually? How often can I dash if it is? All that bouncing. Whoop. But this thing did... Oh no, the car went down. We ain't done yet. I thought too much. And that felt like a good place to throw that boomerang. So I would think. But throwing a whole lot of projectiles at you, but you have the ability to throw them right back. I don't think of as many games with that. And then getting a whole lot of MP is a good thing too. And I could be going to strike all these and just get them back to flying. But it doesn't feel all about hitting with melee attacks in this game. Gotta be a little careful. So now.
One step closer to Echelon.
So this is not mage rot here. These are gambles. Or they can be skipped. So you lose a lot of fame and hype max less multiplier. But you get a whole lot of defense. Hype multiplies gain fame. Fame helps hype multiplies gain fame. Fame helps calculate E-credit payout and choices of upgrades. But you lose that if you play like a turtle. Warrior build, your big bat gets stronger, but your magic stuff gets weaker. The mage build reverses that. I've been getting some magey things, so I'm gonna have to go mage build. It's just what makes sense. So I can check that. I'm glad I can check that. Yeah, that's blessing. That's blessing. I'm gonna have to go mage, really. It just complements. Then all strength goes up by 10%. Weapon, blessing, bounce, or skip it for more HP. Get that too. And then what's this card? Iris has been gifted resin. Act 2, each side. Oh, Echelon.
Welcome to my show.
This TV is one of the first things I brought to the deprived Lantanas. 3 years here and still kicking.
Embrace the change.
I mean, I don't know. I would rather heal right now. I feel better with that.
Everything's fully stocked.
It'd be, honestly, either of those would be smart or both. Bounce or blessing.
Keep it moving. Done deal.
I don't enough mind that. So gain abilities by defeating rivals, and then they'll be stuck in here until the run's over, I imagine. Okay. Then what's with the grass? There's a chance at one duel. No, there's two duels. Wish I could see everything around, but I can't. Two break rooms along this way. To the left. That means not going up against any grassy monsters, though. No. I still go that way. Yeah, I could. But it'd have to be a choice between a duel. No, it'd be a break room, then a duel. Unless I go the question marks. I'm going left, though. There's spikes to worry about. And then there's that to think about, too. Don't want to get knocked into the fire, and there was an arrow I didn't even see. There's a whole lot of traps, it feels like. A whole lot of fire, too. Probably throw that back. Then there are deflection clovers. I'll break these so they can't hurt me. Probably can stand to break that, too. And objects do suffer double damage, actually. Objects. Like that. I could use those arrows, but I don't enough feel like it. And there's a boxing jackrabbit I see. I've got MP, so I ought to throw that. That's all right there. Super blessing. Leaf power will create multiple wind slices. But again, I need leaf points. How do we get leaf points? What a strong blessing. I'll need to use leaf power for this. L1 or LB will use that. Every 100 mana regained also regains a leaf point. Good to know, then. It's the only thing we can do, of course. Whoa. So that is a super attack there. I'd probably dash through the spikes, couldn't I? I probably need to. Whoa. Plenty of fire coming at me. And golems with guns. There can be some silly seeming things here. But I also want to be aware of stuff and not get overly hurt. I would think the golems would end up causing a good bit of damage. You can hit fireballs back as well. Good to know that too. All this reflection, all this bouncing. I do like how it all looks too. Want to get away from all that as well. So I'm thinking if they break, they're probably susceptible to regular melee attacks and suffer hit stun. That's probably something I should think about. All that bouncing. But if they don't break, then they just can't be stopped. They can't be hit stunned, which can be an issue. Then a thorn spike, 11 damage. Then bird, homing attack bird, and one more maximum leaf point. I kind of want to go with that. Difficult battle for a Fugio coin. It's hard to call. That's a labyrinth event. I don't know. I don't know if I'm as worried about Fukio Coin right now. I want to stay alive and I want to go further in. So what's with this?
Get a goal.
Score a goal with a ball within 24 seconds. Each goal gains 10% to all strengths. Take 6 damage if scored against. Enemies cannot hurt you.
3,
Alright, I'm going
2,
with this then.
1. Start.
I gotta make sure they don't bounce objects in.
Goal.
That's all fine to me.
Goal.
And another one there. But it's not about hitting enemies.
3,
Ooh.
2, 1.
I did that against me. That was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it still stunk to have that happen. So I need that break room. I didn't see that enough. And avoid things. I can't see everything all that well. I do not have much left. Then there were those birds. Kind of want to break that trap, but I don't need to. I can open this chest. I have that already. Can I get more beefing up or something? No, I don't have that for weapon strength, but I still have leaf power for multiple typhoons. No, I don't have the typhoons. I want health to survive. I really do. That gives a little bit. I don't dash enough right now. I just want to survive. All I want right now is to survive. Then what? Whack an audience? That ain't great sounding.
Contestant.
Pay 60 E-credits to hit volunteer audience members for 20 seconds. Gain more than 22 points to get an artifact. Gain more than 36 points to get a gambit as well. Don't hit seedless. I am not paying health. I'm paying E-credits.
3, 2, 1.
These are volunteers. I can't tell who's a seedlet then. Oh, that's a seedlet. Ooh. Well, I got an artifact. Orbiting rock that bounces projectiles, or skip that for credits. It's not non-zero. I am getting hit. What's with the clouds there now? I want health, so I'll skip out on the chest then. I gotta check these.
Everything's fully stocked.
Could go matcha latte. Can't get resin shots. Let's get the matcha latte.
Keep it moving.
Didn't even think about that. Can't you see I'm on my break? Okay, so that's what it is then. Enemies will not, or enemies will be talking to you, but they may not want to. Now for another duel.
I am Amiro Bellows.
As Amiro Bellows, the Prince of Sand, I challenge you to a duel.
Cool.
Ashlar blocks.
I hail from Itzar. It should be an honor for you to be bested by my sword of Ashlar blocks. I saw him in the audience, actually.
Nope.
Not in the mood to chat, but thanks.
Tower.
So I gotta worry about things here. Those birds are definitely helpful. So it's getting out of the way of that. I need more MP, which I get from hitting enemies. What a big swing.
Tower!
Not doing so bad.
Tower!
Then layers of bricks are definitely getting swung. Can rivals deflect projectiles as well?
Tower!
I've got MP. I think I want a heavy attack though. I don't feel like leaf powering. I think I'll go Thorn Ball. Thank you. Thank you, homing birds. Now Amir's shockwaves deal 11 damage with weapon strength and create a tower with a charge. Fortune favor, get a whole lot of E credits. Clockwork locket, 8% HP upon entering a new room. Panda puff up. Follower her bounces projectiles and makes them 10% larger each touch. I think I'm gonna go Fortune Favor. I think it'll be alright. Go for another Labyrinth event. Cups.
A contestant.
Play cups. 6 cups with prizes or punishments will bounce around. Choose one.
3, 2.
Okay.
One. Start.
I want what looked like health. More HP there. See ya.
See ya.
All good there. Nothing there, but break room there. Definitely could use that. Someone called me a cowboy, but I don't know what a cow is.
Don't wait! Buy now!
I'm not worried about weapon strength. And there's a scallion pancake in there as well.
Keep it moving! Keep it moving!
I could buy that.
Done deal!
Since I need to swing at enemies, so to get some MP back as it is.
Cool.
Yeah, I want my health back. I do. I really do. Then a rest area here in Echelon Shop.
Welcome to Echelon Shop.
So 12 shield. Shield is depleted before HP when Iris is hurt by an enemy. Shield cannot be healed. More balanced strength. No need to spend any E credits to heal. If I had done that though, I could have powered up a blessing the waterfall. Then re-roll for changing choices for upgrades in rooms. Can be used to replace some mini games.
Okay.
I got the credits, why not?
Okay.
Then we got some shield there to protect.
Okay.
But I don't need to heal. I wonder why there's 3 arrows though. Probably just a point just to go. Now to get through here. Looks Walking Fortress and run by golems it looks like too. There's grass to worry about with the spikes and all if I'm not careful. There's not just walking fortresses, there's also actual fortresses to think about. That only damaged the shield, which is totally fine. Alright. Might throw a few of these. Probably could be using shields as well. Not shields, abilities. When there's so much going on, it can be hard to keep up at times. You can also use these enemies and bounce them around. Make more and more things to bounce. In fact, if it's anything like the first place, I've gotta deal with that fortress, but then I still got enemies afterwards. If I had to guess. And there are dropping things I'm not paying enough attention to. I I don't mind doing that. For something that's not moving around much, a boomerang will probably be fine. Then I get back and work on whacking things into the fortress. Oh no!
Got him.
That was it. Didn't have to deal with all of them.
You got something.
Another gifted resin. A benefactor towards healing. I only saw 2 acts. Are we already here to the tree?
Time for an interview.
Congrats on defeating the lowest rank of the labyrinth. I'll be interviewing you now, so stand here. No thanks. Is Great Tree Naranga behind that door? Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. I'll be back. So whack these out of the way then. So Naranga's behind the door.
Finally here, Great Tree Naranga.
I fought my way through so I could talk with you. Yeah, so I'm Iris. I seek your wisdom, Great Tree Naranga. The wind has carried you to me, Leaf Child Iris. I am Naranga, the eldest of all great trees in Lantanas.
I'm Iris, and I want to be a leaf guardian.
Right. For the last 2 years, I've been on a pilgrimage to become a leaf guardian. I need a great tree's trial to do it, but they've all turned me away. Great Tree Naranga, I'd like to take on your trial. I know things are weird with all the foreigners, and I am not ideal since I don't have a family tree anymore. The trial bestowed upon you is to win the Rogue Labyrinth. Huh? Don't pilgrimage trials need to be about fulfilling some sort of ancient Lantanian tradition? Like a wisdom teaching thing? Foster relationships so your power can reach unimaginable heights. A garden will only grow as long as you nourish it. That is the decree. After the trial, you may take my sapling to root and become a leaf guardian. Now be on your way, leaf child.
No, wait!
I wanted to learn about being a leaf guardian, not learn how to be friends with people. I must rest after many years of neglect. We shall speak soon. For now, keep fighting. Winning the labyrinth may truly be the remedy to our plight.
How would playing a rich man's game solve anything?
Greetings, Leafling!
How indeed. And I've reached rank C now. Woo! How's it going, newly appointed rank C fighters? Or how they say here in Lantanas, greetings, Leaflings. What? We don't say that. You're one step closer to becoming the first monarch of Lantanas. As a reward, have some resin tapped straight from Great Tree Naranga. What?
Resin is so useful.
But it's coming from Great Tree Naranga. That's not cool. I know, I'm just a real generous guy. Resin is so useful that everyone was about to go to war over it. Just imagine being the ruler of every great tree.
Ashlar blocks.
Yes, we of Itzar invented using resin to make our ashlar blocks. They are used to effectively build forts and expand our military might. Since resin's so abundant here, Lantanas didn't know what to do with all of it. They just needed an entrepreneur like me to solve everything. So I did. We use it plenty. Everyone's trying to claim resin as their own when it's Lantanian. You don't know better than us. Ah, look! The rank A fighters are starting their runs, so it's time to clear out. And don't forget to check out my museum of rare tribal Lantanas relics. Yeah, no, this is not great here. So now, finished rank D, ranked up to rank C. And hitting the D-pad actually... I did not realize hitting the D-pad would actually get out of that screen, so I didn't get to read up on the details. Gek, feeling better? I'm student Dr. Melita. That hunk of rocks over there is gooey. get me out of this stupid bed so I can talk to Great Tree Naranga.
Oh, stop moving!
I have to remove your artifacts and upgrades to prevent further mage rot affliction. And I ain't letting your death get me expelled from med school.
Hello, I'm Gooey.
While Melita's patching you up, I'll give you a lobby rundown. Once you leave, the northern door leads to the labyrinth. There's also a dormitory, cafe, and museum shop. And he's got a bow tie.
Oh, Bybot gives you perks.
Don't forget the floating Bybot gives special perks too. You can find it in the temple. A temple? Seems more important than a museum of stolen artifacts. I'll check it out.
Stop by anytime.
All done. Stop by anytime. You'll see me when you get wheeled in anyways. So the door will go, the door through the temple will challenge the Rogue Labyrinth. It becomes longer and more difficult the higher Iris is ranked. Okay. And someone's sleeping there, can't bother them. And no need to worry about any of that here. And not gonna talk to everybody.
Hey.
How can you stand here so smugly when you're sponsored by a colonist? Because this game brought commerce to Lantanis and stopped an impending invasion. You should be thanking me.
I don't get it.
What? You're responsible for this mess. Prunella said prayers have been helping Naranga heal from the fire that happened a decade ago. Isn't it important for our biggest great tree to recover?
Idiot.
Just because Great Tree Naranga is your namesake doesn't mean you can call the shots. I'll see you in the labyrinth, idiot.
See ya.
There are actually interesting things here.
Hey.
Hey, it's Amir. What's up?
Even if I am not your monarch, I am still your grace.
Do not speak so casually to me as if we are equals. Even if I am not your monarch, I am still your grace. Where I come from, if you're not a literal plant, then you gotta earn my respect. No exceptions.
Till we meet again.
There is actual interesting things to me here.
Hey.
Hey, Gooey. Is there a tip jar around here for you?
Excuse me.
I will be made into gravel if seen accepting tips, as that shows favorability to contestants. But thank you for the consideration.
Safe travels.
So there's conversations to be had with various people, I see. That's all cool too. But if this is all stolen artifacts, that's not cool. Shield, guard with spirits. Then a ritual dagger to rout out an evil demon possessing someone's body and soul, possibly. Spear, pierce through illusions. Then a bow and arrow, focus through meditation. Then a bell to resonate 1,000 echoes upon ringing. Various earthly and space minerals that the universe is made of. And a sword cut through ignorance. And then this is the staff of T-Witch Games. They all made this. And they've worked with people like Lurkit to get this to people. Like somehow me. And Indie.io helped out with that too. So thank you all for making this, because this is actually, to me, a fun looking and feeling game here. I like how it looks and feels.
I'm thinking also.
I've got a proposition that'll float your boat. Get me Fugio coins from the labyrinth, and I'll make some snazzy improvements. That nutnik echelon wouldn't realize I changed something. Yeah, that nutlick echelon wouldn't realize I changed something. Ever open a door in that place? Never know what you're gonna get. You're messing with Echelon's game? Huh, guess I'll think about it.
Fugio coins for labyrinth upgrades.
Fugio. Then we bid adieu. If you'd like to exchange your Fugio coins for labyrinth upgrades, do visit my store counter here. You can open chests in the labyrinth or get permanent upgrades. I don't have any Fugio coins, but I can still see what's around. Erica Maria Bush. So golden bushes could spawn in the labyrinth. And that'd be 5 E credits. That's what those were around the chest that I saw earlier. And you can start with 20 E credits. Or fountains can heal 40% instead of 30. Start with 1 reroll. Or an artifact immediately after starting a run. So there are some things to worry about there. Now we can talk to him here. I created a labyrinth in Calidus. It was a similar concept where folks tested strength and wit. And of course, Echelon was on the trolley with my idea. Echelon will try to steal anything. Your game, my country.
Octagons instead of hexagons. What a nutnik.
I thought it was Nutnik. Copycats think they can do better. Octagons instead of hexagons? What a nutnik.
Adieu.
There's actual stuff to consider here. And I wonder if they're a rival to fight later on. Then here's their dorm. So let's see. Labyrinth rank C, 1 run attempt, 1 victory. I need to screen cap this so that it will never be taken away from me. I finished my first run with a victory. Defeated 98 enemies, destroyed 770 objects, deflections, and spent credits. Talked with a few monsters and tried a few upgrades. Try new upgrades to unlock things. So 20 gets $200, 40 dual synergies, 60 $400, 80 uncoded artifacts, so some can be stronger, 100 upgrades, $600. I wonder if 120 is all of the upgrades. Legendary synergies, so access to 5 powerful synergies related to each category of blessing trigger. So there's some stuff to consider. Is there anything to see out of the window? Bring in the sun. And then Croc protesting Rogue Labyrinth. They don't care about nature. 213 trees get destroyed from people hitting them. Calidus Respect Other Countries Committee, or CROCC, Croc. What do I spend the bucks on? And can't do anything about that at the moment. Buy bot. Spend bucks to buy and upgrade equipable upgrades. Orbs equip upgrades, and resin gets more orb slots. Buy upgrades to put in empty slots. Equip purchase upgrades into empty orbs, and then use resin to gain more orb slots. Got a whole lot of resin. That means spend 8 to increase the orbs. Alright. So they cost a good bit of bucks. That uses 3 orbs, that uses 1 orb. So I can only get one or the other. I'm gonna go with the survivability thing right now. I can't upgrade, I don't have 800 bucks. Funny enough. Alright. I couldn't do much though. Gah! Elda Prunella? You fighting in the labyrinth too?
Our culture must be preserved.
Of course not, Iris. There are many scrolls from Echelon's expedition to peruse in ancient Lantanian. Our culture must be preserved no matter what. Don't rush. Soon enough, this will be over.
I'm your former tutor.
As your former tutor, please come to me with any questions. I can provide a detailed history on cultures and events, though I'm not well versed on competitors. Well, I came here to become a Leaf Guardian, so I'll let you know if I have anything once I start my pilgrimage. What? What? Iris, no, that can't happen. Great Tree Narenga is too busy accepting prayers. There is a process that needs to be followed right now.
Remember to pray.
Oh boy. So it's not even the best idea to become a Leaf Guardian right now. And I ain't paying enough attention, but this sprite does not mirror. That leaf bracelet stays on their left wrist in every direction. That's good to know too. I'm glad to notice that. Branch form. What does it hold or attack for 3 hit combo? Okay. Heavy for spin attack and then projectile spin attack. Yeah. I wanted to see about that. No run to abandon. So, yeah. Where to save? Then. That's all good there. And hold to quit the title. So that's what it's swinging there. There is some fun to be had here that I can easily find. I enjoy how it looks, I enjoy how it sounds. I can very much gel with how it plays. And the thought of a lot of projectiles coming at you and whacking them back can cause for some chaos that I can get into. I could stand to play more of this very much. And if you're into any roguelites and any kind of top-down stuff like this, maybe you're also a nature fan. You should consider Rogue Labyrinth, I think. And honestly, I think it'd be fine getting it full price, honestly. It's worth it to me. And I have all of Lurkit, T-Light Games. Is T-Light? I already forget. T-Witch Games. I have all of Lurkit, T-Witch Games, and Indie.io to thank for all this, to be able to share this. And of course, this isn't the only game I've shared, and not even the only one from Indie.io to share with you all. So look at something else. See if that's another game that might be worth your fancy.